Hello, my dear Shift Day community. Normally, I try to refrain from setting up messages at 11 o'clock at night, but there's a probability that we'll be up tonight, so I figured I'd send you a message, some words of chizuk, inspiration, support, and connection. And I guess I first want to let you know that we're here for you. We're all going through a very stressful period, and whether you've got young kids at home, whether you're taking care of older parents, whether you've got a husband or spouse who's in Miluim right now, or a Chayal who's in Gaza or Lebanon, we're here to support you, whether it be psychological, emotional, mental support, logistical, halachic, whatever we can do to help you. We're here for you, and we're rallying around you. And please know that you could rely on us. There's nothing to be ashamed of asking for help. And so be in touch. Be in touch if there's anything we could do. This is going to be looks like this is going to be a long battle, and we're just at the beginning of it. And so we've got to take a deep breath and get through together. So I wanted to take this opportunity to share with you a short Torah message, something very much related to phraseology that we're actually throwing around a lot, if you see in the news. We talk about the Chazit and the Oref. The Chazit is the battlefront, the war front, and the Oref is the home front. Now in Israel, there's very little of a geographical difference between these two things. The home front is the war front. The war front is the Chazit is the Oref is the Chazit, as we've seen tragically on October 7th, for example. But for the most part, the last 2 years, we've been talking about what's happening on the battlefront, the Chazit, in Gaza, Lebanon, and Syria. And now things have really moved, for us at least, to the Oref, to the home command, to the home base, which is us, the Oref. Now this term Oref is actually very important. It's a biblical idea. And it comes from the story of Chet HaEgel, when the Jewish people commit this terrible sin of idolatry. And Hashem says to Moshe Rabbeinu, these people, I've had enough with them. Vayomer Hashem al Moshe, Ra'iti et ha'mazeh v'nei am k'shei oref. These are a stiff-necked, stubborn people. They refuse to disavow the Avodah Zarah that they took with them from Egypt. So I'm going to destroy them. I'll make you into a great nation. And what is stiff-necked? What does Am Kishei Oref mean in this context? The Ibn Ezra, Sforno explain, it's a people who refuse to listen. They don't take advice. They don't take counsel. They don't internalize messages. They don't understand events around them and shift course. And that was the Jewish people. That they didn't realize that we're not in Egypt anymore. We have to get rid of these idolatrous practices and follow Hashem. Otherwise, there will be consequences, especially after Har Sinai. We don't follow this. And then we have Chet HaEgel, the sin of the golden calf. But not everybody interprets Am Kishei Oref in a negative sense. In fact, the Midrash in Shmot, Perek Membet, Midrash Rabbah Shmot, Perek Membet, tells us, Rabbi Ami says, Ata Choshev, Ata Savor Shehu Ligna, you really think Am Kishei Oref is a negative term? Chas v'shalom, Ela lishvachu, it's a positive term. How is it positive? He says when a Jew needs to decide whether he's going to convert to Christianity, when he's coerced under duress with a sword at hand, or he chooses to be Jewish. So Am Kishei Oref, the Jewish people choose to stay Jewish, to remain Jewish, even if it means martyrdom, even if it means we have to sacrifice so much. And Rabbatai, so we see being stubborn is a positive trait. It could be negative. It could also be positive. We are the Am Kishei Oref in the positive and the negative sense of the term. And I want to share with you really an important insight by Rabbi Chaim Navon, who wrote about this whole topic this morning. And he says, you have to understand what the strategy of the Iranians is right now versus our strategy. Our strategy is to hit key strategic nuclear facilities, their ballistic missile factories, their planes, their runways, their strategic assets, so that they cannot attack us. That is our goal. And what are the Iranians doing? They are deliberately, intentionally attacking population centers. Why are they doing this? Well, first of all, they're not really capable of hurting us in the way that they'd like to. But number two is that they realize the only way that they can possibly hurt us is to break our spirits, to destroy our ruach. And so, our job during this battle, and Bemet, we are now in the forefront. The Oref is the forefront, as we saw in Bat Yam last night, Lo Aleinu. Many people are injured, a number killed. We're praying for the injured. We support our Chayalim who are doing such incredible work to save lives at this time. Our hearts are with those who have lost family members. It's very challenging. But it is our job in the Oref, here in Ra'anana, in the greater Merkaz, Gush Dan, Tel Aviv. It is our job to keep our spirit strong, to support each other, to stay hopeful, to stay optimistic, to stay just strong and solid and grounded and rooted, and to not let the news affect us, to not let any negative occurrence sway us or affect our ability to function and to be focused. It's Rabotai, it is our job. We are Ba'emet in the middle of things, to hold up Am Yisrael, to do our part, just like so many have done their part in the northern border and the southern border and in the Golan Heights and Yudav Shomron, all over. Now it's our part. Now it's our turn to be part of the Am Keshe Aref, the people who refuse to have our wills broken. We will not turn aside. We will not let the Iranians break us. We will not let evil overcome the power of goodness that we have within us. Am Yisrael Chai, Am Hanetzach Lo Mefached Miderech Aruka. Hope to share messages with you over the coming days. But Be'ezrat Hashem, we're going to have strength to be stubborn and strong and tough and courageous and brave to get through this time. Stay safe, stay protected, take care of those around you, follow the regulations of the Pikuda Aref, and Be'ezrat Hashem, we'll be in touch.